Welcome back. Today we are looking at the NVIDIA Titan RTX Graphics Card Renewed Review Deep Feature Breakdown. Inches the rapidly evolving landscape of high-performance computing, graphics processing units GPUs serve as the absolute cornerstone of professional rendering, artificial intelligence training, and ultra-enthusiast gaming. When evaluating elite hardware through the lens of rigorous industry benchmarks, the conversation frequently revolves around peak architectural efficiency, memory bandwidth, and raw compute capabilities. Check the video description for the updated price link. Although marketed under the banner of the NVIDIA RTX 4090 category by modern seekers of supreme power, the NVIDIA Titan RTX Renewed remains a legendary titan of engineering. Originally launched as a pinnacle architecture device packing massive amounts of high-speed VRAM and staggering tensor core capacity, purchasing a Renewed unit today opens up incredible performance avenues for professionals and creators who demand uncompromising muscle without paying peak MSRP pricing for data scientists, 3D rendering artists, and heavy video editors. Hardware cost is often a primary bottleneck. By opting for a certified Renewed Titan RTX unit, users gain access to enterprise-grade compute features such as massive VRAM capacity and native multi-GPU scaling support via NVLink at a fraction of their historical cost. Throughout this comprehensive review, we will dissect the architectural foundation, benchmark metrics, thermal performance, and real-world utility of this powerhouse. Whether you are building an advanced local deep learning rig or looking for a workhorse that complements auxiliary hardware setups like those discussed in our related product guide for heavy-duty workstation utilities, understanding where this card stands in contemporary industry benchmarks is critical. At the heart of the NVIDIA Titan RTX lies the formidable Turing architecture, built on a bleeding-edge 12nm FinFET manufacturing process. Packing a staggering 4,608 CUDA cores, 572 tensor cores for deep learning acceleration, and 72 RT cores for real-time ray tracing. This card was engineered to bridge the gap between cinematic rendering and real-time interactive performance. One of the defining characteristics that separates the Titan series from standard consumer-tier XX80 or XX90 cards is its prodigious memory configuration. Outfitted with a massive 24 GB of ultra-fast GDDR6 VRAM running across a 384-bit memory bus, it delivers a staggering memory bandwidth of up to 672 GB. This immense frame buffer makes the Titan RTX an exceptional choice for working with massive datasets, uncompressed 8K video timelines, and ultra-high poly 3D scenes in software like Blender, Autodesk Maya, and DaVinci Resolve. Furthermore, the inclusion of NVLink support allows professionals to bridge two cards together, effectively doubling their VRAM pool and compute throughput for deep learning workloads, a feature entirely absent in modern consumer-grade mainstream GPUs. The build quality itself is a masterclass in industrial design, featuring a dual-axial fan cooling solution housed within a sleek, gunmetal-finished aluminum shroud that looks as impressive in a server rack as it does in a custom tempered glass desktop build. To truly understand the value proposition of the NVIDIA Titan RTX Renewed in today's market, we must subject it to rigorous industry benchmarks. Synthetic test suites such as 3D Mark x SPI Extreme and Firestrike Ultra. The card continues to post commanding scores that rival or exceed many modern mid to high tier consumer cards, particularly in memory-bound testing scenarios. Computational benchmarks like Geekbench 5 and Octane Bench. The card shines brightly, its dedicated tensor and CUDA cores execute complex matrix multiplications and ray tracing calculations with breathtaking speed, making local neural network training sessions remarkably efficient. When transitioning to real-world gaming benchmarks at 4K resolution, the Titan RTX handles demanding AAA titles with exceptional poise. Games like Cyberpunk 2077, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider maintain smooth, highly playable frame rates well above the 60 FPS threshold, even with high-level ray tracing settings enabled. While newer architectures introduce advanced frame generation algorithms, the raw compute throughput and massive 24 GB frame buffer of the Titan RTX ensure that textures load instantly, without stuttering or memory overflow issues, providing a remarkably stable and immersive gaming experience. Check the link in the description to get yours today.